Host India does not want G20 to discuss more sanctions on Russia.
Here's a summary of the article.
We process your data to deliver content or advertisements and measure the delivery of such content or advertisements to extract insights about our website. Your device can receive and send information that allows you to see and interact with ads and content. Personalized ads and content, ad and content measurement, audience insights and product development. A profile can be built about you and your interests to show you personalized content that is relevant to you. Personalized content can be shown to you based on a profile about you. Market research can be used to learn more about the audiences who visit sites, apps and view ads. Ads can be shown to you based on the content you're viewing, the app you're using, your approximate location, or your device type.
This post received a score of 8,900, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I think it's only proper and necessary to discuss the elephant in the room.
It begs the question, then what the fuck are we meeting for if not to discuss the literal war taking place?
You're going to get bombarded by Modi worshippers in 3.2.1.
It's wild seeing how people would justify not even talking about the war, let alone actually doing something about it. When you're more afraid of the conversation than the action, it says a lot.
Greater than afraid of the conversation, that's authoritarianism for you. If geopolitical issues can't be discussed because a host country doesn't want to, then what is the point of G20? Might as well not bother and pretend everything is okay. We'll just make our own G19 somewhere else, with blackjack and hookers and sanctions against Russia.
Didn't we already do this with G7? It was G8 for a while when Russia was in it.
Of course not.
India to G20. Let's not discuss more sanctions on Russia, G20. Anyways, back to the discussion on more sanctions towards Russia. India to Russia. See, we tried to tell them not to discuss more sanctions. Can we have even cheaper oil from you now?
India to G20. Let's not discuss more sanctions on Russia, G20. Okay. Let's discuss sanctions on Russia's allies, for example India.
We can only hope.
Too bad.
So sad?
Ah yeah, that's why we have G20 meetings, so one guy can cherry-pick topics because they make a profit off it.
A lot of the talks that happen at the G20 also happen when it's not in session as well. All the Indian government will achieve in doing is not being at the big boy table when leaders meet for lunches and quietly discuss the biggest issue on the table.
G19 lunch meeting?
Probably G18. Can't imagine Russia is at that lunch either.
China will be there for lunch only.
We'll give Taiwan their spot for the talks. Cheap oil is the crack of the world that will be looked down by history 100 years from now. Alternative energy will free most of the world from these dictatorship gas stations.
The companies that run the gas stations will also run the alternative fuel sector. The thought that they would stand by is ludicrous.
Alternative energy can be decentralized.
Well, that's too damn bad.
At this rate, India might just declare itself to be Russia's ally.
India and Russia have been allies for like 70 years. This isn't new news.
Every thread about India and Russia is full of people who are somehow surprised by it too.
I think part of it stems from all the overtures India's made to the US in recent years due to our shared problems with China. People thought that meant India was on the US team, as a result, and thus were surprised at this, even though their relationship with Russia goes way back.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.